So you want to become challenger, you watch all the mid-beast challenger replays, you even think watching 5 hours of LS every day will make you break your plateau. Well, listen up. In today's video I'm going to share 6 personal improvement tips that I would give to you after over 5 years of being challenger myself and playing against the best players this game has to offer. And most importantly, I'm going to share stuff that you probably didn't hear before. I'm not going to tell you to just die less or just play for objectives, that way you're gonna win. I'm not going to give you any hollow, casual diamond player advice that is built for casual players that don't really care about improving and climbing their ranks. No, I will give you 6 actual tips which will make sure that you skyrocket the ladder. Yo guys, what is good? My name is Pusi and I'm a challenger player on the EU West and the Korean server. I'm playing League since 2011 and I'm consistently challenger for over 5 years now. And I'm officially one of the best players to play this game. Now you might be wondering, but Pusi, you are playing this game for over 10 years, how come it took you 6 years to get challenger? Well, the answer is pretty simple. I was not doing everything I needed to do to improve. You can say I was hard stuck. I couldn't climb anymore. I hit Diamond 1 for the first time in Season 5 and then I hit a plateau. I didn't climb at all for almost 2 seasons. So in Season 7 I decided to take a break because of school. This break lasted for over than a year. I came back in Season 8 but under one circumstance. I'm going to try everything in my power to improve and get challenger. With this mindset, I got back to League after over a year break and I instantly hit Challenger the same season. And I still am Challenger to this day. I broke my plateau. I was no longer hard stuck. And in this video, I'll give you the plan and the tips that I was following to speedrun my way to Challenger. So first of all, what does hard stuck mean? And no, it does not mean you're someone's stepsister. It means you are stuck in a certain elo. The question is, why are you stuck? The answer is simple. It's because you are not improving. And this is what I'm going to help you with and what I'm going to help you change. So let's go to tip number 1. And this tip is probably the most important one out of them all. Your mental attitude towards the game and other players. It should be obvious that you should never, under no circumstance, flame or type to your teammates, not even spam pinging them. If you really need to, you can even disable the chat. It's a great tool that you can use. Not having chat makes you focus way better on the game and there's no distraction from bait messages by your teammates. But let's be honest, you already knew that. So what you need to understand is that you are not playing the game to win. You are playing to improve. The keyword is improving. That means you are not tilting at your teammates' mistakes. You are not even thinking about it. You accept the fact a mistake happened and you see it as a good thing. You see it as a challenge. This way, you ask yourself, what do I need to do to win this game? And then you do it. So only focus on your own gameplay. Those are the games in the end that really matter. Those are the games that you learn the most from. So if you play for improve, the LP will come automatically. Trust me. Just play for improve and the LP is gonna come with it. Also very important, never play when you are tilted. If you realize you are tilted, just take a break. Even if you lost 3 games in a row and you think, no, I'm not tilted, I can still play, trust me, just take a break. Go for a walk, meditate, go for a workout, do anything that gets your mind off League for a bit. Anything that gets you off the tilt and the loss streak. So come back with a fresh mind and the games are gonna go better immediately. And then before you play again, you should review your own VODs. And this is also tip number 2. Reflect on your own games through reviewing your own VODs. It is very important not to instantly go tilt mode and act like there was unlucky games. You can take away something from every loss and every win you get. You should reflect on your own gameplay and look for every mistake that you do in your VODs. Use every game as a lesson. On top of that, you should make a to-do list on what to improve. Are you losing most of the objectives? Write down to pay attention to them more and seek for every opportunity to get them. Are you not tracking the enemy jungler well enough? Write it down and remind yourself to ping the enemy jungler's location every 30 seconds throughout the game. After you're done writing your list, you work through your list step by step. If you have multiple things to improve on, focus on the first one, and once you're done with the first one, move over to the second one. Do it step by step, one after another. Don't do all at once. This way, your brain remembers those things way easier and eventually you have them on autopilot mode. And this brings me to tip number 3. Focus on only playing one role with 1 to 3 champions to choose from only. Preferably go one AD champion and one AP champion, and the third one you can decide whatever you enjoy playing. This way you are more flexible in every team comp possible. Only playing one role and a very small amount of champions helps you improve way easier. You can't chase multiple rabbits at the same time. You have to choose one rabbit and go for that one. So start with perfecting the champions on your specific role. Once you can play those champions to a point where you don't need to focus anymore on what you're doing mechanically, you can move on to practicing the macro of the game way better. If you are a jungler, for example, you can focus on clearing your camps perfectly and super efficient while also watching your laner's wave states and watching the minimap. Or if you're a top laner or a mid laner, you can trade with the enemy laner while also tracking the enemy jungler. This is very important to understand, guys. It is better to become the best at one thing instead of trying to become the best at multiple things. That's why my next point, my next tip number 4, is to never go autopilot during the game. If you're queuing up for Ranked, you queue up to improve and you forget everything that is around you. You have to put more effort into your games while playing them. Think more during your game. Every 20 seconds look for the next play on the map. Where could the enemy jungler be? Should I push this wave? Yes, and why? Is this a good fight to take? Analyze the game while playing it and then make decisions based on your judgment. Play every game fully focused with 100% of your attention span. This is very, very important. If you combine this with the next tip, which is to simply play more, you're getting insane value out of your gaming sessions. So here's tip number 5, play more. Now when I say play more, I don't mean play as much as you can and ignore everything else. But I mean, don't expect to improve from only playing 3 games per day. This is not how it works. Especially if you're not focused during those games. You have to play more and focus more. I would recommend everyone to play at least 4 games fully focused every day. And then once you feel a little bit exhausted, you can go on your second account and test out stuff, limit test a bit, or just play normals with your friends. You need to keep improving your mechanics and your mouse feeling, as well as the game itself. So just play more. And the last and very important tip is analyze pro players and high elo streamers. We have so much free information that is being provided to us nowadays, but most people don't even see it, or they don't know how to use it. You can go on Twitch and look for high elo streamers that play your position and your certain champs. Trust me, there are millions of streamers on high elo that can teach you the game. So just put some effort into looking for them and copy what they do. All you have to do is watch them and copy what they're doing. If the streamer is playing with mic, listen to what they say and even look through their VODs to understand the decision making. Put some effort into understanding the games by using very good players. There are so many educational streamers out there for every role, for every champion, and they commentate everything they are doing. Use this free content and the information they're giving to improve. You don't even need to spend your money in coachings. Just by watching high elo players and analyzing their game, you can be your own coach, and this is way more effective. Learning things your own way is way more effective for you. And then, once you're Master Plus, you can even analyze pro matches from like LEC or LCK matches. Analyze how they rotate around the map, use certain techniques in your own games. This will also help you improve and learn the game on a different level. Well guys, this is how I got Challenger. It took me a lot of effort, but I was willing to put in the effort. And guys, trust me, I can guarantee you, if you do the same and follow these tips, you will reach your dream rank. But keep in mind, League of Legends is still just a game, so please don't throw away your real life or your connection to friends or family. Balance out your real life with the game and do what is necessary. I really hope you enjoyed this educational content, guys. I'm trying very hard to give you all my secrets and to help you out to become the best player that you can be. So if you have more questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. I would really appreciate it. And follow my very free and very educational daily streams on Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch every day, and check out my socials. Yeah, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching, much love, and peace!